Hello everyone and welcome back to part number 24 of the 100 Baby Challenge Final Hope. And Natasha is up bright and early and she's going to crack on with teaching Marissa to walk. Yes, because she's not got long to go and Marissa's actually done really well and I haven't set my timer. Let me quickly do that. So Marissa's done really well. She knows how to use a potty, she knows how to talk, and she's also got her charisma up and leveled up, so it is purely just the walking. Sheldon I'm not 100% sure, so I'll need to make sure that he does, and then we'll get them aged up to date. It doesn't really matter because it's the weekend, as long as they're aged up by Monday, then you know that'll mean that we can get them going. Now what I'm not going to do, I'm going to try something different. So I've tried the potions with Natasha, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and not watch the kids' TV. What I also did as well is I made some improvements to the house, and what I've done is I have basically Finn couldn't redeem his festival tickets, so I checked out the cost of redeeming them, and in the winter you can redeem 100 tickets for a half pipe, the snowboarding half pipe, and they're worth 5,000 simoleons, well 5,100. So what I did was I went ahead and gave myself 5,000 simoleons because that's what I would have got, so therefore I gained some money. So I didn't do anything in here, this is pretty much as it is. Natasha's bedroom, I've given it a bit of a makeover. I've given it some new wallpaper. Let me show you some new wallpaper. Yay, well done Marissa, she just learned to walk. So proud, very proud. That was super loud in my ear. I've given her a couple of really nice pictures, bedside cabinets, and look, this is the picture of her and Spencer. How adorable is that picture? So she has got that there, new wallpaper, and I've also gave her a nice chest of drawers as well. The nursery is untouched, and basically the bottom half is completely untouched. I'm going to pause it because that's too loud in my ear. And up here in the the barracks, if you like, I've changed the wallpaper, so I've gave them quite decent wallpaper. The boys have got this kind of leaf design. This comes from Aurora Skies, I believe, and I moved over the beds, and then what I did was I put in a games console over here as well, just to give them a bit of entertainment. I changed the bathroom, so I put some tiles in it. That's the same. The hallway's got some new wallpaper, and the girls have got some new wallpaper as well. Now, little Miss Audrey did age up, but she aged up during the night, so I didn't think that it was a big enough deal to go in and, start recording at that point. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it into Create a Sim so that we can see what she actually looks like. So yeah, so I hope that you're all having an amazing day, guys. What have you been up to this week? Leave it below. I love to know a bit about you, and I was actually saying this on Twitter. I love how my subscribers leave me quite long comments and chat with me and stuff. I absolutely love that, so I really appreciate it. So this is Miss Audrey. She's really pretty. She's got her profile's a bit squished, but at the front she's lovely. So let's go ahead and put her hair on her, because we don't want this hair. I don't like that hair very much. We could put that on her. We could give her a kind of studious look. She has quite a clever sim, so we could go for a quite studious type and use one of the university hairstyles. I think I'll use that. And I want to actually give her glasses, because someone said you haven't got any of your Sims in glasses. So I think I'm going to put her in glasses. But I think she's super pretty. I'm going to do a makeover and I will be right back. Alright, and this is little Miss Audrey. I forgot to do it when she was in Create a Sim. I went for a very kind of casual, studious, kind of cute look. I think she looks very young and very adorable. So let's get on with our day. So if you remember rightly, our Natasha is pregnant. Good, you're picking up Sheldon. Let's see what Sheldon needs. Oh no. Right, let's see what he needs then. So can we click on him yet? Nope, don't think we can. So let's pick him up. She wants to go to the day spa and get a massage. So we'll definitely go ahead and probably do that. He needs to walk, so we'll teach him to walk and we'll get that done as well. So where was I? I cannot remember. Yes, so Natasha is pregnant and she is pregnant by Mr. Lloyd. This will possibly be her last pregnancy. I'm going to try and get another pregnancy in, but I really don't know. She's not even showing yet. It was last night, so that might be why, but I'm not entirely sure. So, you have not collected some honey for a while, my honey. So, come and smoke the box and harvest the honey. Smoke the box, harvest the... Oh, and I also bought another honey thing. So, I already did that. And then feed the bees. I'll do that and see how you get on, and if you don't die, then that's great. And he is also making and growing some of these bushes here, so he should be able to tend that garden as well. Excellent. So there's maybe someone else that can tend the garden for him, so let's go ahead and get Audrey to water the plants. That'd be great. And Sheldon is learning how to walk. So who's screaming and why? Lots of screaming babies. I really need to put my volume down because my volume is super loud and it's screaming in my ear, so I don't know about you. So what we're going to do as well is I want to send a couple of the kids out and about because they're kind of stuck in the house. It is a snow day. She wants to build an igloo. Someone else wanted to build an igloo as well, but we may as well go ahead and get the ones that want to build igloos to do it quickly. Because otherwise, skating a pond, that's quite cute. Because otherwise, they're not going to get the chance to do it. So who wanted to build? You did as well. So why don't you go ahead and build an igloo as well. And what we want to do is take, I think I'd quite like to get coal to get something to eat. Go and grab yourself some cheesy bread. And Nicholas and Hope, I think it would be quite nice if they could get out and about, but they need something to eat. She's grabbing something to eat now. Good. So I don't know why Natasha isn't showing yet. I'm hoping that that will be soon, because then we know the pregnancy is underway. I mean, she definitely is pregnant. I'm going to check her phone. Yeah, she is pregnant. That's fine. And her phone is ringing off the hook, and we'll ignore that. And once she's finished here, I'm going to get her to check her online dating profile so that we can check if there's been any more men, you know, in the place that we can do. Let me just make sure she's got her charisma, because I was pretty sure she has gained all the charisma she can. But knowing my luck, she probably doesn't. So, okay, it kind of looks like she maybe doesn't. So let's see if we can get her to go ahead and learn all of that. Okay, so we are getting there. We are getting there slowly but surely. Spencer is outside. Did you get all the honey? Oh, you did? Well done. Well done. Okay. Can you please... Oops. Lag spike. Can you clean the box? Oh, someone knows how to walk. That'll be Sheldon, I would imagine. And feed the bees. Clean the box and feed the bees. And let's see how you get on with that. So, well done, Sheldon. Well done, Sheldon. So very, very proud. So, Natasha, if you want to put him in here, put him in the playpen. And Marissa, if you want to just continue on with your mirror playing, that would be awesome. Play with mirror. And Sheldon is kind of hungry, but we'll get him to play with the mirror a couple of times. Just to make sure that we are doing everything right. That's the main thing. Okay, you're not going to pick up Sheldon, Finn. What you're going to do is you're going to head down to the festival and try and get some more tickets. Because even though you can't redeem them, we are still redeeming them, because I think that's only fair. So go ahead and snowboard on there for me. That'd be awesome. And Hope and Nicholas are sorted, so we're going to get them to go somewhere as well. Where could we get them to go? And I forgot the freaking timer. Honestly, see this timer business? I'm absolutely awful at it. So is there anywhere that they could go? Is there like a swimming pool or something that might be quite fun for them? They could go... Is there anything on at the sports stadium? No. I would just like them to go out and do something rather than be stuck in the house the whole time. Why don't you go to the box studio with Hope and you can go ahead and start learning some martial arts skills, because that would be fun, I think. I think that would be a lot of fun. So now that you're finished with Sheldon, let's check your online dating and see if we've had anything else. Online dating, check messages. Because she does have quite a few men sort of lined up, if you like, but it's trying to find the right ones. Who's that? Justin is son-in-law. Okay. So that's, now someone told me that Sophia was pregnant. So she may very well be, and she's married to Justin. So with regards to this, so Natasha is in the programme, and she's obviously giving kids. The only way that marriages are allowed is if you basically buy the marriage and have enough money to buy the permission to get married and just be together. That's the only way that you can possibly do it, is kind of buy your way out the programme, which is sad but true. So obviously they have to be able to do that. I'm just going to delete all these. Tremaine, I'm kind of new at this, but you seem pretty cool. Well, what do you look like? Oh, it doesn't matter. Let's face it, it's Natasha. Does it honestly matter? Yeah, so they've obviously bought themselves out the programme. Is this the new guy? No, Brett, German. Who's the new guy? Who's this? Osvaldo's old? Wayne? Who's this? Russ Clay? No, we've not been with Russ. So let's invite him over and we'll get to know him. And these two are over here. And hopefully they'll be practicing. Oh, Russ doesn't feel like coming over. Russ doesn't know what he's missing out on. It could be his lucky freaking day, but no. Who's this guy? Connor. Do we invite him over? Okay, so where are you? So you're out there learning your kicks. Excellent. So it just gets them out the house for a little bit. And are you not going out the house? I did tell you to go. But as per usual, they don't listen. Not to me anyway. Oh, and here she is. She's going to show. Oh, Natasha. Oh, cute outfit. Not that bad. Let's change into your everyday one though. Because if you're getting a visitor, you don't want to be dressed like that. That's not too bad. Right, how are you doing? Did you learn the maximum charisma or what? Play with Mirror. Play with Mirror. Sheldon, if you could just do the same. Right, okay. So where are we? Where are we? Oh, so he's here already. Excellent. And what do you look like? Are you good looking? Yeah, you're alright. This town has actually produced some okay men. Like, I didn't place him and he's not too bad. So we will ask his sign. We will ask him about our alma mater. And we will coo over children, why not? Spencer, what are you up to? Spencer is going to pillow fight. Oh, there seems to be an invisible magnet. Listen, sweetheart, there's been lots of magnets drawn towards Natasha, but yeah, no. If you think that your magnet's the best magnet, then on you go. Why are you pillow fighting out in the snow? Spencer, I want you to go to the toilet and then I want you to continue your painting. Finn, I did ask you to go to the festival, so if you could do that, I would be mighty grateful, because you get tickets to get us. Yes, you have, or did you forget? Okay, Nicholas. Oh, he's gained the martial arts skill, so that's good. And Finn is getting a taxi. Quite right. Billy's reached maximum charisma. It's not Billy that we need to reach maximum charisma. Oh, he's playing with his sister. How cute. Play with Mira, like your sister. You as well. As long as we can get them aged up tomorrow, then that's the main thing. Play with Mira, play with Mira, play with Mira. Just cue this up, crazy. Play with Mira, play with Mira, play with Mira. Right, Finn. No, Finn, I don't need you to do that because you're not that great at ice skating. I want you to do the half pipe. Let's go ahead and snowboard. Who's on the snowboarding already? Who's that? That is... Oh, stop! Who are you? Florence. I don't know Florence Swanson, but yeah, I know. So, how are you getting on, Natasha? No, you're not going to go for a bedtime story. You just know that that's what that's all about, don't you? So, let's go friendly, boast about good looks. And see what you think. See if that's an alright interaction. Or is he going now or what? Friendly chat. Spencer, what you could be doing is creating some potions. Mix some elixirs. And what about these? How long do these take to grow, I wonder? See, look. I am wanting to help build a snowman. Spencer can mix some elixirs. Our money isn't too bad, but I think that we really need to make sure that we don't slack on it, because it is a big household. Oh my goodness, her phone off the hook, off the hook. Now, I'm not really concentrating on getting her to listen to music or whatever because it's not really done me any good. So I'm hoping that the procreation elixirs will work. I'll get her to read both pregnancy books as well, I think, for sure. So get her to do that. So come in here. Hopefully she'll go and read that in the house and not out there in the snow, I'm assuming. But to be honest, it's Natasha, so you never really know. How are you getting on my pumpkins? Play with Mira, play with Mira, play with Mira. And if you can play with Mira. Now, if you're wondering why I'm doing this, okay, if you've just kind of caught up, April and I have decided that as part of the toddler aging up, you know, requirements, we want them to have maximum level charisma. So, oh, she's become a grandparent. Oh, who's had the baby? It's Sophia. And she has had Star. Oh, that's an awesome name. Star. So there you go. She is a grandparent. That's exciting. That is quite exciting. So she's reading it in here, so let's turn this on. So I'm going to get her to do the music, but I'm not going to get her to, what do you call it? Watch the TV. Yeah, I don't want her to watch the TV. And what does she want to have? She wants to have a boy. I'm going to promise that. Now, as it stands, if we don't have another girl, then it will be Marissa that is the one that takes over. Which is good because Marissa's a cutie pie. Although she's a slob and a light sleeper, so I'll need to check if those traits are okay to use. I'm pretty sure that they are, but we'll see. The problem with the maximum charisma is that she does have quite a few friends. No, she doesn't, Laura. Shut up. She only has 2 friends. But yeah, anyway, I'm just going to be quiet. Play with Mira. Play with Mira. Alright, I'm just getting her to read these books, and then I think what we'll do as well tomorrow is we'll probably send her... Oh, Felicia died. Who's Felicia? She's not one of our kids, is she? I don't think she is. No, she's not. So yeah, I'll get her to read both of these books and probably go to sleep. And how are you doing? How is your bees coming along? So we made 3 potions so far. Good stuff. Okay, and his alchemy's level 9. That's awesome. Why are you in that? And she's going to read him a bedtime story. Big surprise. Right, so let's get these guys to come home here. Because they're having arguments and whatnot. Things aren't that great between them, so let's get them to come home before they actually fight each other or something like that. So what I'm going to do then is pretty much going to cut to... Well, no, it's only 7:30. I was going to cut until they wake up, but I'll leave it for now actually. Because I thought it was later than it was. Okay, he's mixed 2 flasks of angry bees. Good stuff. So, if you have done that, I want you to come and consign. Consign. Where is the... I've been to Fizzy Pots 5 trillion times, so I should know how to consign. Master alchemy skill. Yep, we can do that. And list a flask of angry bees for consignment. We can do that. I'm not going to join the gardening career. We're not going to do that. She wants to become best friends with Connor, so she can do that. And kiss Connor for the first time. So those are both worth... What are they both worth? That's worth 1,000, so we're going to take that out. And have 5 grandchildren. Well, that's a promise, is it not? We're going to promise that because that's a possibility for sure. So we'll promise her that. And Spencer, if you can get your butt in Fizzy Pots. Now, quite a few of you have asked me to let Spencer go, if you like. Let him go and procreate in this world. And I think we will. I think we will only keep him until he's an adult, and then we will let him go. I think that's definitely only fair, that he's done his business for this length of time. So I definitely think that he deserves to have his own, you know, his own time in this world. So yes, I think that's what we'll do, and we'll keep one of the other kids behind. So let's list the bees, and we'll consign, and we will shop, and we'll get some wolfsbane and red toadstools. Yes, we will. And once again, there is no procreation elixir. They just don't want to make it round about my town, I don't think. We'll get him to go. Alrighty, so now I am going to cut out, and I will pick up with you guys in the morning. Alright, and we pick up on the next day, and we have got a couple of opportunities to do. So Cole, for his school, needs to collect these here animals. So let's go ahead and get some. So this is a moth, so he needs to collect 1 moth. Moths are just disgusting. I hate moths so much. They are like totally just, oh, they give me the creepy crawlies, does moths. They really do freak me out just a little bit. I know that sounds awful to say that something creeps you out. Someone else had to collect stuff. You had to collect gems, my honey, didn't you? So let's go to the jackpot arena, because this is what this is over here. Now that spring has sprung, we can do a lot of our collecting again, which is great. And we'll need to remember to come back over here as well. So we need to kind of think about this area so that we can come back over here. I wonder if it's the same in April's world, whether April can, you know, come and... if they'll be in... well, I'm being stupid, of course it is, it's the same spawners. Never mind, never mind. Right, Cole, so Cole's found that, good stuff. Where is he? Is it Cole that had to do it? Yes, it was. So, we want a monarch butterfly. So what's this? Monarch here. What was it? There was a TV show that was all about, like, butterflies and such. I can't remember, but it was something to do with a monarch butterfly was, like, super special or something. I can't even remember now. I can't even remember. I'm totally collecting these and it's Cole's birthday, so it makes not a jot of difference, actually, because he's not going to go to school, so it makes no difference whatsoever. However, there are a couple of rocks here. I'm going to get him to come and collect them. Why not? Because these things can be worth money. So while we have essentially the collection helper, we may as well get him to go ahead and do that. Natasha, sweetness, you deserve some spa time. So I'm going to send you to the day spa. I'm going to get you a package. And yes, I am going to spend 1,000 simoleons on you because you deserve it. You're coming towards the end of your reign and you most definitely, if anyone deserves it, you do. Scavenger hunt. No, if it's just for simoleons, we won't do that. Yeah, so I think after popping out 17 kids, the least I can do for you is spend 1,000 simoleons on you for that. Now, the kids have been working very, very hard on their charisma, and they are getting there. Sheldon has, I believe, actually completed it. So I will be aging them up tomorrow. Do we have broken things in this house? I hope not. And what are you doing? So how is your plants? Oh, can we harvest? We can. Excellent. So let's harvest these plants. I wonder how much you get off them because I should buy another couple of planter bowls actually. Oh, excellent. And we've sold some of our honey. We also need to decide who we are going to keep, guys, so please vote below. Do we keep Cole, Amy, or Nicholas, or Hope? Yeah, that's our options, who we go ahead and keep. Well, actually, no, it's not. You let me know who you want to keep out of this bunch. No, I wouldn't say the kids. I'd leave the kids out it because, you know, I would leave them out it. Did you harvest... Okay, what are these then? So can you not get the mushrooms yet? Yeah, so you got one red toadstool and you got how many? You got 5 of the wolfsbane. Excellent. So maybe the mushrooms, they take longer than the wolfsbane. So that's fine. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to... No, not going to create a style. I'm going to buy a couple more planter bowls. I suppose it is spring, so we could get them outside, but for the amount of time and effort that it actually takes, so let's go ahead and plant that in here. Go ahead and do that for me, my darling. And it's wolfsbane, isn't it? Yeah, wolfsbane. Let's go ahead and plant one in there. And then that means once they become dormant and run out, then we have, you know, another thing we can do. So are all your guys' homework and everything, is it all done? Just get 5 festival tickets. Everybody's homework is complete going to school tomorrow, yeah? Hopefully? Yes, hopefully. And Natasha will hopefully enjoy that so much, and then that means she'll have a perfect birth, hopefully. Spencer, you're just chilling out, good man. Spencer doesn't get a lot of chance to chill out. He's always doing stuff for me, so I'm going to let him do that. And who... You can come home, Cole. And why don't you go and play with your brother? Join him and play a video game. Hope is on the computer, just like what I would be. And her traits, good, loves the cold, loves the heat, and mean-spirited. So I probably don't want to keep her around. I'll show you their traits. So Cole is insane, can't stand out, light sleeper, frugal, probably don't want him around. Amy is brave, insane, good sense of humour, and shy. Nicholas is over emotional, savvy sculptor, loves the heat, and light sleeper. I'd probably say that I would prefer Nicholas. Although in saying that, Finn is good with the festival tickets. So I think that Finn might be a keeper. And plus, one of my subbies, Faith, is a bit in love with Finn. So I think she would freak out if we if we had the chance to keep one of them and then got rid of him. I don't think she'd be happy. So we might keep him actually. Yeah. But unless you have any major objections, you can let me know. What are you doing? Berate ignorance. Well, that's a little bit harsh. What is the problem? What is the problemo? Righty, so it is popular, this game's console, for sure. Bear with me. Okay, I also want to ask you as well, guys, that since we are coming to the end of Natasha's reign, and the girls or the kids will be quite young, do you want me to skip to the start of the new one? Because, you know, it could get quite long if we're waiting on them to get to baby making age. But what I could do is I could play through it myself and maybe do it as a live stream or even like a round up current household or something, and just start back when it is time for the new generation to take over. So let me know below what you think of that. I kind of prefer that idea, but you can let me know below. Okay, so how long do we have left before the Duck of Doom? 2.5 minutes. So is Natasha going to be out of there in 2.5 minutes? Probably not. I don't think we're going to get her giving birth in this part, guys, unfortunately. But then you never know. You never know, and then this part will be longer than what it really should be. Oh, it's Cole's birthday. Okay. Happy birthday, Cole. Happy birthday, my insane man. He was successful in school, so we can choose a trait. So he's insane, frugal, light sleeper, can't stand the arts, and proper. Okay, that's a good mixture there, I guess. So, like I was saying, before I was rudely interrupted, what I'll probably do is leave his makeover, jack of all trades, why not? I'll leave his makeover until I'm aging up the twins, so that we have the makeovers kind of in one episode. I think that they are the only ones that are due to age up soon. Yep. So in the next episode we'll go ahead and age them up, I think. Yeah, so sad times. We're not able to give birth unless, of course, I just cut right out here and then we can fast forward and get to the birth. But I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Where is she anyway? Come on, Natasha, how long have you got left before you pop out these kids? How long do you have left? I'll give her until midnight. How does that sound? If she doesn't get them out by midnight, then, you know, fair enough. Hopefully she gets the bean to the spa thing, because I really don't... Yay, okay, good. Good stuff. So she's got 7 days where she's completely at ease. That's what I like to see. So it doesn't look like she is huge. She is waddling quite a bit, but it doesn't look like the babies are going to come yet. But I said I'd give her to midnight if it's past midnight before she gives birth. No. Okay, well the Duck of Doom's not been yet, so she's got right until that quack. And there's the quack! Oh no! Alright then, so the Duck of Doom has spoken. Okay, I hear you, I hear you. So yeah, the Duck of Doom has spoken, so we cannot, unfortunately. No, you're not going to work on the car, lady. Get inside. You need to go to your bed. So guys, as always, leave me a comment down below of what you think, and we will pick up in the next part where hopefully she'll be giving birth to her last lot of kids before she becomes an old granny. So I'll talk to you in the very next part, guys. Bye.